Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Krendor, and welcome back to Krendor Talks in front of a shitty green screen, although my shitty green screen isn't too bad today. Okay, never mind, it's kind of bad. So, today, I want to talk about Kragnos, because Kragnos' warscroll has been released by Games Workshop, and it's pretty crazy, dude. Like, it's pretty insane. So, and if you have no idea what warscrolls mean and you don't actually play the game, thanks for being here anyway. So, Kragnos is going to be coming out for the Destruction Army, which I'm excited about because outside of Seraphon, a lot of my armies are Destruction. I've got Goblins, I got the Big Wasps, I got Orcs and Bone Splitters, I got Goblins and Gits that I haven't built yet. I've built like a fourth of them, maybe a third. I got a lot to build. And then I have Ogres, which I also haven't built. So, I have a lot of things. I pretty much have all the Destruction armies. And then I have a Mega Gargant. So that's like a half an army right there. So my ideal scenario is I want to run this dude, a Mega Gargant, and my Maw Crusher. And then just throw some other shit in there, because it doesn't matter at that point. So, this guy's crazy. Kragnos. So, his movement, you got, let's see, let me pull this up over here. Well, it's on my screen, I mean. You got 10 move when he's 0 to 9 wounds suffered. Then you got 9, 8, 7. So, you know, he's pretty average movement. Nothing crazy. He's got 18 wounds. He's got 10 bravery. You got a 2-up save. Melee weapons. 3-inch range. So big range on that mace. That dude is just, he's just swinging it. His wingspan's insane. He's got 6 attacks. 3x2. -3 rend. 4 damage. My God. That is just, with my luck, I'll roll, you know, 2s and 1s. So that's about 1 hit, 4 damage. So, but if you hit on like even half of these, if you hit on 3 of the attacks, that's 12 damage. I mean, you know, and if it's like a thing of skinks or like some cannon fodder troops, boom, just they're all wiped out. That's 1 attack. Then you've got the Tusk Breaker, 3 attacks, 3x2, -2 D3 damage. So that could be 3 damage, it could be 9 damage. You know, who knows? Or anywhere in between. And then you've got Hooves of Rack and Ruin, which is when you're, you know, not tabled, you're hitting 6 times, 3x2, -1, 2 damage. So, I mean, that's a potential of, what? The 12 damage, right? -1. So you essentially have a potential of, what? 6, 12, 18, 24 damage. 9 damage, and then 12 damage. Like, oh my God, at -3, 2, 1. So you're just shredding armor on top of it. This dude's crazy. I love it. So let's take a look. Let's take a look below here, right? Because there's some other stuff. So Kragnos and Empires is a named character, single model. He's armed with a Dread Mace, Tusk Breaker, and the Hooves. Oh wait, am I blocking stuff? I'm probably blocking it. Here, let me go up here. If Kragnos is included in an army whose general has the destruction keyword, Kragnos is treated as a general in addition to the model that is chosen to be the army general. So that's interesting. Abilities, you got Bellow of Rage. When wounded, Kragnos bellows at the top of his lungs, the sound waves bursting the eardrums of those nearby and rocking buildings at their foundation. Dude, imagine having a voice like that. There's some people that probably got a voice like that, but you're just like, bah! And you just like shatter people's eardrums and make buildings fall. At the end of any phase, if any wounds were allocated to this model in that phase and not negated, roll a dice for each other unit and each defensible terrain feature within 6 inches of this model. If the roll is equal to or greater than the Bellow of Rage value shown on this model's damage table, this unit suffers D3 mortal wounds or that defensible terrain feature is demolished. So I imagine... when I play the game, we don't really use terrain that much. Well, we don't use, like, terrain rules. You put terrain on the table, but if you're by it, where it's like, I don't know. It's too much shit to remember, right? So, we usually just don't care. But maybe in 3rd edition, it's going to be different. Maybe they'll change some stuff, make it not as complicated. But this is just, I mean, this is just crazy in general. So, like, he's at a 5+ Bellow of Rage, right? When he's taken no damage up to 9. So that would mean... let's say he's taken a wound and it's not negated. Roll a dice for each other unit in defensible. So there's units within 6 inches. If that roll is equal to or greater than the Bellow of Rage value shown, they suffer D3. So essentially, if you roll anything but a 6, they're going to take D3 mortal wounds. So that's insane. So he's just... You've hit him. You've attacked Kragnos, and he's like... Brah! And he's like... He's so loud that he hurts you. Like, that's crazy. He's so loud that he just hurts you. My God. And terrain just is demolished. So then we've got some designer notes here. Wait, what's this say? Any terrain feature that can be garrisoned is considered to be a defensible terrain feature for the purpose of this rule. If a defensible terrain feature is demolished, it is no longer considered to be a defensible terrain feature. All units garrisoned in it must leave. No longer be garrisoned, but models can move across it, onto it and across it. And if any defensible terrain feature is being garrisoned when it is demolished, roll a dice for each model in the garrison. On a 1, that model is slain. Surviving models from the garrison must then be set up 6 inches from terrain feature more than 3. So if I got my, like, Seraphon temple thing, right? I think this is how it works. Let's say I got my big-ass Seraphon temple, right? And I've got some stuff garrisoned in there. If this dude just yells and shatters this entire temple, it might just kill the shit inside of it. Is that what I'm hearing? And then, you know, you gotta flee from it and run away. That's crazy. Alright. So, Destroyer of Draconith Empire. Kragnos hunted down dragonkind across all the ancient realms and carries an abiding hatred of their kin to this day. Dude hates dragons. You can reroll charge rolls and hit rolls for this model while it is within 12 inches of any enemy star drakes, dracoths, or dracolines. So just if you're near dragons, he's just so mad he's just gonna keep hitting. Mamma mia. That's pretty crazy too. Rampaging Destruction. After this model makes a charge move, you can either roll a dice for each enemy unit that is within 1 inch of this model, or you can pick one enemy monster within 1 inch of this model and roll 2d6. If you roll a dice for each enemy unit within an inch of this model, on a 2+, that unit suffers d6 mortal wounds. Oh my God. That sounds crazy until you just roll a 1 again. If you pick one enemy monster within 1 inch of this model and roll 2d6, on a 7, nothing happens. On any other roll, that monster suffers a number of mortal wounds equal to the score of the dice used for the 2d6 roll multiplied together. So if you get 2 and 6 would inflict 12 mortal wounds. So, you know, 2 and a 5, you get 10, etc., etc. That's still crazy, dude. Like, you just charge into a monster and just, you know, you just... I mean, think about it. Like, Carnosaur, or not, I don't know if Carnosaurs are 12 wounds, but, like, when I have Bastiladons or, Stegodons, like, they go from 10 wounds to 12 wounds with the Thunder Lizard thingy. And this dude can just charge into it and be like, bleh, it's just dead. He doesn't even have to attack yet. This is just him charging in. Then we got Icon of Destruction. It's revered and held in awe by all warriors that belong to the Grand Alliance of Destruction. Add one of the bravery characteristics of friendly destruction units holding 12 inches of this model. And the Shield Inviolate. Tusk Breaker makes Kragnos impervious to even the most potent magical hexes and bolts. Each time this model is affected by a spell or endless spell ability, you can roll 3d6. If the roll is greater than the casting value of that spell or endless spell, ignore the effects of that spell or that endless spell ability on this model. So even if you're like, dude, we got to get this guy out of here, we got to cast some spells on him, he's just like, and I don't care. Like, oh my God. This guy's amazing. Like, this guy is legit gonna be one of the strongest units in the game. So, I can only imagine he's going to cost a lot. If I had to take a guess, because how much is, some of the other crazy things? There's Nagash. He's like, I think they just upped him to like 900, like 920 or something around there. So it wouldn't surprise me if Kragnos is like 8 to 900. Like he's legit like half an army. So my plan of running him with like the Mega Gargant and the Maw Crusher, it's gonna end up being like what? They're like kind of 400-ish each. So that's like 1,700. Then I got like a little room for some battle line in there. You know, throw some really cheap like I don't even know. I don't even know what I would like. What orc units can I run in there? Like maybe just a couple units of archers or I don't know, bow boys. Maybe I would just run them in a goblin army, just build enough goblins. It's like, there we go. Either way, I think it's going to be fun. I'm excited to play with this dude. And I might even just do a thing where I build and paint him right here on this channel. I think that'd be fun. Doing a big building and painting session or sessions for Kragnos. I also wanted to do it for Lord Kroak, but I might just do it for this guy. I don't know. What do you think? Should I do it for Lord Kroak or Kragnos? I might do it for Kragnos because I kind of want to just chill and paint Lord Kroak by myself because I did my other Lord Kroak for a video on this channel. So, we'll see. Either way, let me know what you think down in the comments section below. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube lingo buzzwords. That's that. So, thank you very much. By the way, I want to make a Warhammer tier list. I think that would be fun. I'll make a Warhammer Fantasy Sigmar tier list for like all the different factions, and I'm going to make a 40k one. The 40k one I think will be funnier because I don't know as many of them. I literally have Necrons, and that's like the only thing I have from 40k. I have Space Marines, but like I don't like Space Marines, so I don't care. And I'm not a big like human faction person, so I'm like, robots cool. But, like, maybe Tyranids are up there, because I know they're kind of like Zerg-esque. We'll see. It'll be fun to make the big tier list. Either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Okay? Okay. See ya.